Hello, everyone. We're back with this strange as fuck story. That's going to be a thing. I'm going to make it a thing. But either way, we saw the body discovery. But because my computer, not his is good, is a butt. It cut out that last part. So we have to do it again. Rest assured, he guessed who the victim was correctly. He made a theory for who the killer is, which he'll probably go over again later.
Yes.
And, well, let's get started.
Kaya.
Oh, this is me.
Oh, it is? Oh, yeah.
Yeah! I should probably get out the voice chart real quick.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably a good idea given the fact that, shouldn't be hard to memorize who the fuck is who, but it's...
I mean, there's 16 of them.
That's fair.
That's you, it's Luigi.
No, the background music, I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry about the background, that won't pick up.
Okay. A terrified scream rang into the dining hall, startling the two of us out of attention. That came from the kitchen.
Oh, yeah. I don't think she was that psychotic. She was kind of reserved, but also psychotic. But either way, it's fine. She's your character.
Tomato.
Yeah, psychotic's important.
Fluttershy. Realizing who the voice belonged to, we ran to the kitchen. There we saw Fluttershy shaking and trembling. Given certain characters, we probably were like, oh, fuck it. If Brian was making that scream, I'm pretty sure no one would really care, given Brian's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, but... Or Nagito. But Luigi actually bonded with Fluttershy. She's cooking for everyone. And she may be from My Little Pony, but at least she's nice.
Sounded like a real brony there.
Make fun of me all you want. It's fine. Oh, there she is.
Fluttershy, what's... Oh, my eyes followed where she was looking.
Oh, this long speech.
What I immediately felt was fear, emptiness, confusion, shock, a loss of purity. Nothing had prepared me for this. Nothing would have prepared me for this. I never expected this to happen. I never expected it, yet it was there. There it was. Now, I could hear my heart ringing in my ears. I could hear my jumpy breath echo in my mind. Cringe.
Really?
But most important, I could feel the despair overtaking me. Where's the bowling ball at?
The bowling ball? Oh, from SpongeBob. I remember now. Alright, but yeah, he guessed this correct. Like, when that big speech was going on, he's like, calling it now, Mr. Krabs is dead in there.
Reference back to, the last video. Mr. Krabs was the only one that was left was the second person to be in the dining hall.
No, that was Mario, wasn't it?
No, Mario was technically, I know what it was. So we were supposed to have the meeting, okay?
Yeah.
For Mr. Krabs' workers union or something. I forgot what it was exactly.
The crew, whatever.
The crew. And he never showed. So...
Well, neither did anyone.
No one did. I think it was only Luigi and Fluttershy, I think, were the only two people.
No, Luigi and Mario.
Luigi and Mario?
Yeah, what happened, because I've had to read this story so many times just to make this, is Luigi was there, came for the meeting, he's like, I guess I'm early, no one's here. But then and Mario was there, and he's like, Luigi, what are you doing here? And he's like, let's go back to our dorms, you look like shit.
That's why my theory is who the killer... Well, I personally think the killer is now. My opinion has changed, given off the base of these context clues that are being brought, that Mario is actually the killer. One, Mr. Krabs wasn't there to be there, to actually,
Have the meeting?
To have the meeting. And we all know that Mario kind of wants to get out of this thing as fast as possible. So why would he not have that incentive to murder Mr. Krabs and give the chance that he doesn't, get caught doing it?
Plus, there's the motive, which says if you commit murder in 24 hours.
Exactly, and it's been within that 24-hour period.
Yep. But I do have a question for you. Do you think Mario already killed Mr. Krabs when Luigi came to the dining hall? He's like, oh shit, I can't let anyone find the body.
I think it was that. That's why he was trying to refer him to get out of there.
Okay, I do have a question though, but you don't have to answer it. It's just raising a counter argument. I'm going to be doing this a lot, whether what you say is true or false. The others never showed up for the meeting. So the question is, A, what happened to them? And 2, the body was immediately found the next morning anyway by Fluttershy, Luigi, and Yandere-chan, as you can see.
Yes. My second argument, too, on that, what if it's 2 murderers that are trying to get away with it?
We'll get into rules of accomplices later, you'll see.
And what if it's an accomplice? What if it was actually Fluttershy and Mario, given the fact that Fluttershy is the cook after all, and his body was found in the kitchen?
Fair enough. All right, let's keep going. But you think Mario's the actual murderer and Fluttershy just did the leading away?
Yeah, now that you bring that in, it gives kind of an accomplice vibe. Why, Okay. And given that Fluttershy is a very innocent character, they would put that kind of twist onto it to make us think, that she's like innocent. Yeah,
I will say this will get revealed later, but accomplices do not count as the blackened. So they don't get to leave with the killer if the killer is undiscovered, and they don't get punished with the killer if the killer is.
Okay.
But they don't know what punished means yet.
Punishment is a very vague word, kids.
Despair from the... Oh, right.
That's fine. You could despair from the lifeless body of Eugene Krabs.
That's the end of the last one, now the beginning of this one. Deadly life. It was daily life before. Now it's deadly life.
Okay. I thought I was dreaming. There was no way this was real.
Oh, yeah, by the way, get used to that image.
Yeah. It's kind of nightmare feeling away.
Yeah.
I couldn't speak. I couldn't even scream. Mr. Krabs' body lay there, drained from all his usual vigorous, leaving only an empty shell of the crab he used to be. Empty shell. He's the shellfish. Oh,
there's going to be jokes like that.
It's morbid, but punny.
Guess which 2 will be making them. No, don't actually guess. You'll see soon enough.
Yeah. I would assume it would be, Mr. Fatso.
Peter,
yeah.
And the comedian, Sans. You got it right. Anyway, ding dong bing bong.
Oh, that was my thing. Ding dong bing. You have to kind of lay it out.
Yeah. Oh, yes! Our body has been discovered! Finally! I feel so alive! Please report to the kitchen for more information. You guys see how I enunciate the alive? No one? Okay. I'm gonna go drink my martini now. No one noticed how I enunciated the alive. And by no one, I mean you.
I couldn't even react to the body discovery announcement.
Yeah, when 3 people discover a body, i.e. these 3, it plays.
So was it Mr.
The three discovers were Fluttershy, Luigi, and her.
Seems that he's dead. Well, no shit, Ayano.
Yeah, Ayano, Yandere-chan, whatever. You can call her either. No, it can't be.
That fucking face. That just cracks me up every time. Hey, snap out of it. Everyone else will be coming here soon. The girl's stern words slapped me out of that state. I rubbed my head and steadied my breathing. Yeah, sorry. Soon, everyone else had arrived at the kitchen, each experiencing their own fear at the scene.
Oh shit, I forgot to tell you. This chapter's a little shorter, but we're going to be talking a lot during it, so...
Yeah,
we'll try to get through the whole thing.
It's good to have that, that what's it called? Actually, the actual reaction along with it, and the commentary rather than just narration. And
yeah, definitely. Plus, this is a mystery. It's got to theorize. Anyway, this is you.
Holy crap! Is that a dead body? Once again, Peter, no fucking shit. He has a fucking stem coming out of his head.
That's not normal. Krabby? She gives nicknames to everyone.
No, it's just you're like dead on point with that fucking voice. It's hilarious.
Not if you've actually heard any of her music.
I have not, but
I looked it up after watching this, and I found out I actually have listened to some of her music before without realizing it was her.
Just in captions, fucking Steve just dying on the couch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, I think I might be sick. Please don't.
Yo-ho-ho! Welcome to Despair City, folks!
Monokuma jumped up from behind a crate, dancing and celebrating as if we won the lottery. Another thing, advice for editing: you should. Excuse me. When you do when we have like things that aren't being shown, like what we're doing, like actions, you should have
Put
a cap.
asterisks. I would do that, except I can't remember all of them.
Yeah.
But and I can put text in the videos, but it has to be a really weird color.
I mean, soon enough we'll be able to have like maybe a video cam so we actually see what we're doing.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But that means I actually have to put effort into my appearance.
No, you don't.
Okay.
No one gives a fuck. It's a YouTube video.
Fair enough. What's so funny? Can't you see the dead body over there, stupid? That's exactly why I'm excited. Finally, a killing has commenced. Ah, I see. One of us has committed murder.
One of us? One of us?
No way. I bet Monokuma did it. I can't do anything to you lovely students unless you break a rule. When you did this to poor old crabs fair and square, and I had to figure out who done it. Who done it? Nobody did it. It was you.
You would say that, Mario. You guilty bastard.
You think you're going to be focusing on him this whole time, aren't you?
I am.
Examining every letter.
I'm gonna be putting so much effort in paying attention to his wording, action.
And what if he's not the killer? If he's not the killer, you're gonna A, feel stupid, and B, have no idea who it is.
I'll come up with a contingency plan.
Fair enough. I will say, I only guessed 1.5 of these murders right. I guessed one of them right, not gonna say which one, and I guessed one right initially, but I changed my theory later.
What if I make more than you? Are we gonna put money on this?
No,
okay.
Because you will win. Because I read this all at like 4 a.m.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, and you have time to actually think about it.
That's what I'm saying. So for my 21st birthday, we have to
do a drunk session.
We have to do a different kind of something like this, and do a drunk session and see what
come up with. Oh boy! And then the aliens helped Hitler win World War II. Thank you, History Channel. Anyway,
at 3 a.m. Mario stood in the kitchen doorway, clenching his fist, enraged, with blood on his hands from killing Mr. Krabs. I didn't see it coming. Could Mario be the killer?
I think he would wash the blood off. No, I just said I can't. You're going to need to get your ears checked, Plumber.
Wait, what about the first blood perk thing? Somebody killed in the 24 hours limit, right? Where you're saying we needed to investigate.
I mean, it makes a good point.
Uh-huh.
It makes a good point, though. If the killing happened in 24 hours, then, oh, wait, this is going to happen next.
Oh, yeah, shouldn't the killer be just be set free?
Oh, you poor souls. The culprit did technically kill just before the deadline, but since the body wasn't found until after the deadline, it doesn't count. Yeah, it's a loophole. Monokuma is the master of loopholes, whether it's closing them or creating them on the fly.
Yeah.
What? You didn't tell us anything about that before? This face is so inappropriate right now.
It's gonna get demonetized by the face.
Yes, that's what'll get us demonetized. Not the cussing.
Not the language, but like the...
Or the dead body.
Knowing YouTube's, guides and guidelines.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's great. Thank you. What's her name? Donna?
I don't care.
Karen? Something like that.
Karen, let's go with that.
Yeah.
White lady.
White lady, yeah. Why the heck do you care? Are you the killer or something?
What? No! What a horrible waste of a killing. The culprit must be so disappointed. You're just so sick of him already.
I am. You do the voice perfectly, but it's the kid. It's one of
can't
those
deal with
things. It's one of the things you love the people that voice act these characters, but at the same
You
time
hate the character.
you hate the character themselves. But that's only because the voice actor, is doing such a great job. They're written so good.
Nagito is one of the most popular characters in Danganronpa, and I understand why from a well-written perspective, but from a likability perspective, hell no.
No.
There's a body over there, and you only care about how the killer's feeling?
Are you really surprised at this point? It's fucking Nagito.
Of course, if only they confided with me, I could have helped them out, even as the victim. What?
Another picture that looks unnecessarily cursed. Yeah.
Leave the suicidal nutjob out of this.
But gee, what do we do now? What are we
gonna do? You investigate. That's what.
You say investigate, but what do we do? But what do we investigate exactly? None of us are detectives. Stupid.
Okay, then that caught me off guard. Who cares? It's pretty easy in my opinion. I mean, the list of people who it could be is only 15 long. That's quite a lot.
That's quite the number. That many list of people.
So it is one of us? No. But so you aren't completely in the dark about this. I prepared a special file to set you all off. I present the Monokuma file.
Dun dun.
Yep.
Remember, that's what you need to edit in from now on.
I always forget.
You have to edit.
I'll edit it in every truth bullet.
Every truth bullet, and just edit the
With
Law and Order theme.
Okay.
Dun dun.
Alright.
The Monokuma file.
Oh, excuse me.
It is all the basic information about the murder to get you started. Think of it as a little present from me to you.
What a horrible present.
Well, I won't hinder you any longer. Start your investigation. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Real quick theory. What if Mario is Monokuma?
You think he's the mastermind? The one
No.
behind Monokuma? Or literally Monokuma? Or the one controlling him?
The one controlling him. I'm joking, of course, but that's a good theory to see if one of these actual participants is the one who is actually controlling or is behind it. So if you ever seen Squid Games,
Yeah.
if you've seen, I'm gonna spoil this, so
I'll
close
put
your ear.
spoiler alert on screen.
Yeah, spoiler alert. The old man that was in the games is actually the founder of the games, of the Squid Games. As you see in the last episode, he reveals to the main Asian guy, I forgot what the fuck his name is.
Well, it's a
Chino
Korean
Ian.
show, of course they're Asian.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what his name is. But he, what do you call it? He's on his the old man is on his deathbed and confesses to the main character that he was actually the founder and one behind the Squid Games. And that he wanted to participate to excite his life, essentially.
Okay.
So he created them and was also in them.
Wow. So that could be this.
Now, do I think it's Mario? No. But it's a possibility that it could be
One of them.
one of them.
Alright, we'll think about that later, because we gotta solve this if we're gonna, live that long.
Yeah. Monokuma jumped back behind the crate and just disappeared from the scene. Everyone remained quiet for a moment, glancing at the dead body every once in a while.
Luigi, if I didn't tell you to go to sleep, then you probably would have been able to prevent the murder, and...
Aha! Another reason I think... It's alright, Mario. It's not your fault. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes.
But it is. And to make up for it, we need to find out who killed Mr. Krabs, for his sake.
Now tell me that is not suspicious as hell.
I mean, survivor's guilt is a thing.
It is, but at the same time, it might not be a survival skill.
It might be a slip of the tongue, you think?
I think so. Or maybe in a sense he's trying to use empathy while kind of maybe hinting to Luigi, like, hey, I kind of did this,
You're gonna cover for me,
You're
right?
gonna cover for me, right? Exactly.
Ah. All right, here it is.
Mario, alright then, let's do this. Before we start the investigation, we need to have someone guard the crime scene.
Yeah, that's smart.
That's smart. Only a killer would know. Hey, how does the killer, just...
Okay, you're gonna.
We just start flip-flopping.
Whoops. Why, either way, why? They said why. Oh shit. They said why. Okay.
Why? So the killer can't destroy evidence, idiot. And
She gets loud when she.
she just, the voice changes when she gets like to that last
Okay. Fine.
insult there.
Okay.
I'll take the role. It may not look like it, but I'm made of pure muscle. Okay, Peter. Whatever makes you sleep at night.
It definitely doesn't look like it. I love Tato. Ah, but what if Peter's the killer? Can't have the killer guard the crime scene.
That's fair. But at this point, we don't know who is the killer.
Yeah, but like killer could basically say, "Oh, I'll guard the crime scene, destroy all the evidence."
And that's a fair point. So I'm going to keep an eye on Peter now too, just for that.
Okay.
Thank you for pointing that out. I'm going to be keeping an eye on him too. Although this is slowly making its way into a game of Clue.
It's a very big Clue game.
Hey, I don't even like crabs that much. Are you talking about crabs and like Mr. Krabs?
No, eating.
Oh, let me finish. I was making. I was leading up to a joke.
Sorry.
You're good. You're talking about Mr. Krabs, crabs, or crabs.
Moving on. Then I'll do it with him while I investigate. And what if you two are accomplices? Why do you have to make this so fucking difficult?
Fuck you, Ryan. Anyway. Don't worry. I'll watch over too. I ain't got much of a brain to help out. In fact, I don't have a brain at all.
That's good.
What?
The laugh.
A tray seems good enough to guard the scene, I suppose.
Alrighty then, let's go.
Feel bad for the audience just hearing me belch.
Investigation. It's fine.
Dun dun.
Investigate. Dun dun. Yeah.
Dun.
I might not even have to do it if you keep doing that.
Well, I want to.
The official one.
I want to get the. Well, I don't want to get copyrighted too. So
I'll have to check. Just do the dun duns in case.
Dun dun.
My investigation.
I guess we should read the Monokuma files first, huh?
It's gonna come up on screen, but don't read it. The picture, the text will come up.
I picked up the tablet that had been left on a crate and turned it on.
Yeah, this is interesting. So you can see the scene and the injuries.
Cause of death, the estimated time.
Oh, here it is.
The victim is Eugene Krabs. Estimated time of death was around 9:30 p.m. The victim's body was discovered in the kitchen in the dining hall. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. No other injuries were found.
Okay, so that might make you modify a theory. I'm not saying it's wrong. It just will make you modify it. But Luigi probably got to the dining hall before 9:30 since the meeting was at 9. So Mario didn't kill him beforehand.
That's fair. Or after, it could be afterwards too.
Yeah,
maybe.
that's why I said that's not really a contradiction because you could just say that, but
Exactly, it could have been afterwards, and he could have been shooing him away not just because he just killed him, but because he was about to kill him.
yeah, fair enough. All right, so Mario's still prime suspect.
So the murder took place just before a midnight announcement.
Nighttime, but do you think it has something to do with this meeting or anything? Whatever.
Probably. I should have asked the rest of the crew members about the meeting. For now, we should make a note for this. Obtained truth bullet. Monokuma Files number 1 has been added to the truth bullet.
Oh, did I? I don't remember if Luigi's name is supposed to be there or not.
No.
Either way. So, what do we look at first?
Look for the weapon. Look for the surrounding area. Look for anything that might be out of place.
Like the body itself?
The body itself, typically, if the In real life, there are precautions to went on an investigation scene. You gotta put on your gloves, make sure there's no...
Yeah, but there's no fingerprint detection stuff here.
Yeah, but you don't know.
Yeah.
So if they don't find... if they do search the pan or the weapon, which seems to be the pan,
Okay.
or maybe one of those bottles, they could check for prints. If there are no prints, guess what that means? For suspects, people that are always wearing gloves.
Mario and Luigi. Or the animals, because
Or the animals, they wouldn't give off.
Well, the problem is we don't have the equipment to analyze fingerprints.
Not with that attitude.
Okay. Check out the body. Ah, really?
Even if it's hard to, we should at least see if there's any clues on him. I walked slowly over to Mr. Crab's body, being careful not to tread on the pool of blood surrounding him. Looking at him up close, was even worse. His expression bore a feeling of terror and confusion, as if he was just as surprised at his death as everyone else. I darted my eyes around the body until I stopped at the large bump on his head. How horrible! As I looked closer, though, I noticed something slightly strange about it. Real quick, I think it would be more entertaining if it was boiled alive, given the fact that he is a crab.
Buried alive?
Well, boiled alive.
Oh.
Boiled. Huh?
See anything in that close-up?
It's either something on the actual
Wound itself.
wound itself.
What is it, Luigi?
Well, his wound doesn't look dirty to you.
Doesn't look dirty.
I get.
Oh,
that's you.
I guess so. Maybe the weapon was dirty too.
That could be it, honestly.
Aha, you don't have to look so far into everything, Luigi. I expected more words on that one.
Maybe I am just overthinking it, but I'll remember it anyways. Remember, in an investigation scene, kids, every detail is crucially important to know and have.
Anyway, his head wound has been added to the truth bullets. Speaking of which, look over here.
So a truth bullet is something that's
It's basically evidence. It's the actual game has you fire the truth bullets at the incorrect statements, which are sort of moving targets.
Uh-huh.
So it's an aesthetic thing.
Okay.
It's separated from the Phoenix Wright games.
Okay.
Or the Zero Escape games,
Yeah.
but either way.
Mario pointed to a frying pan in the pool of blood next to Mr. Krabs.
That I drew in Microsoft Paint.
You drew that in Microsoft Paint?
No, I found clipboard of a pan that was free and colored blood on it in a way that matches the description.
Ah, is that the weapon? If it is, the killer is pretty stupid for leaving it here.
And why is that?
Well, it just means that everyone knows how he died. Not much of a mystery there.
It's not about how it happened. It's about who did it.
Wrong. That's not necessarily correct. It's also always about how it happened, so then you can catch who did it.
Fair enough.
I know. I'm just saying, maybe we could connect the pan to someone here. Fluttershy is the clerk. Once again, like I said,
Accomplice?
accomplice.
Alright, Mario and Fluttershy. Nagito even mentioned an accomplice, but, you know.
I call it beforehand. It sucks some. Like who? A frying
That's
pan.
Luigi.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I'm doing my narration voice for him.
Oh, okay.
Like who? A frying pan is pretty vague.
So the killer dropped the pan in blood and left the scene.
What if that person doesn't have hands to carry it? Like maybe.
If you got hit on the head with a frying pan, how would you expect the blood to look like on it?
Fucking hell. No, you don't. Whoa, what?
Hey, don't go appearing out of nowhere. Am I not allowed to investigate too? Am I that worthless?
Yes.
What? I just thought you'd like to keep that question in mind. That's all. He's gone.
Fucking ghost. After cracking a mysterious smile, Nagito walked off to another part of the kitchen.
My frying pan's back.
It's a pan, it's a pan, it's a pan. What would a blood soak a blood what would the blood look like on the pan? Well, from what I can see here, it's just on the underside where it's been in the blood. It's that wrong.
So basically, pan's only dirty on one part.
Exactly.
Part of the blood.
The part where the actual contact was made.
Just ignore the weird, though, Luigi. The pan has to be the weapon.
What if it was suicide?
Possible.
Once again, I don't think you'd be committing suicide with a fucking blunt force object, but hey.
Yeah, fair enough.
I might just keep a note of that. Frying pan has been added to the truth bullet. This death is kind of sad though. Mr. Krabs just wanted to be the boss. Is that really a reason to kill him? Have you ever seen Kingpins? Mafia movies? Everyone's trying to kill the boss eventually.
The boss of the company or the boss of the mafia? Because there's a... Okay, fair enough.
I'm not sure what the motive could have been. Wait, so Fluttershy was a part of the...
She was part of the crew. Mario was not. Peter was also part of the crew, in case you still suspect him of it.
So... I still definitely think Mario has something to do with involvement of this.
Okay.
So we add motive to two people that I suspect have also more to do with it, but gives more, reason now to suspect that they were the direct killer.
Because of the motive.
Because the motive, Mr. Krabs' offers were not fair in sense.
Okay.
And these people could have taken that as a reason I might as well take him out and
take his money.
Take his money or take his
Okay.
Take him out. Then worst comes to worst, they get to go free, and the other people in the crew don't have to worry about unfair wages or whatever his offers.
Oh, so the killer was a socialist. I'm kidding, but still.
Precisely.
Or just a unionist. There's a difference, but yeah, okay. Anyway,
probably a unionist. I would say more so.
Yeah, read the line.
It's kind of funny though. I saw Mr. Krabs walking to the dining hall around evening time, and I kind of wanted to see if I could join the crew, but I was too tired, so I decided on asking the next day. And well, here we are. Skeleton boy.
Okay.
That's brings up.
I'm not sure what's so funny about it.
Or what if Sans wanted to join and he couldn't join? And that's another motive.
You're just suspecting everyone.
It's good. I'm not suspecting.
No, it's good.
I'm adding possible motives to everyone on what they could. Everyone is a suspect in the crime scene.
Yeah, of course.
No one is 100% it's clean off.
Yeah.
I'm just adding possible motives and reasons and evidence, that they could be the killer. Which I should really be a fucking detective, to be honest with you.
You should. You're good at
For a while, I was gonna actually go to school to be a police officer and then go into detective school, but or whatever their program is. I don't know if it's a school necessarily or just a program. But then I was like, I'm good. I can't imagine being a cop nowadays. But let's continue. What time did you see him go to the dining hall? Sometime before 9, I think. Probably 8:45. Oh, so body was discovered at 8:30.
No. 8:45. This is last night. Body was discovered in the morning, like just like first thing in the morning.
I know I'm saying, but when was he? When was he?
Oh, he was killed at
murdered?
9:30.
That's what I'm saying. So
there's not a contradiction here. That's 45 minutes before.
45. No, I know. I'm just putting two together. So he was at 45. I'm just trying to add this together. Mario was at 9 o'clock p.m. Right?
9 p.m. was the meeting time.
Was the meeting time? He didn't. Okay.
So a little
He
confusing.
was there a bit early, which would make sense if it's a meeting. He would ask, I would assume first to join before going to a meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it adds up, and I'll note that down.
Yeah, you're just scrutinizing it like you're cross-examining him.
Exactly. Makes a sense. That was the scheduled meeting time. Thanks for telling us that. No problem, pal. But again, also this information could be invalid. But at the moment, it seems to check up.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah, we'll have to wait until we find more proof.
Yeah.
Yeah, the times check up. We don't know if the rest does.
Because if he said he ended up going there at 9 o'clock, I thought I misunderstood for a sec.
Okay.
If he went there at 9 o'clock, he never mentioned seeing Mario there. Because Mario was there around 9 o'clock.
For all we know, Mario could have been waiting in the dining hall all day for this.
That too.
If I like how.
And if he
just
was
assumed.
waiting all day, wouldn't have Sans saw him.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sans' account has been added to the truth bullet.
So what, Luigi? You know about the meat thing, so you should know what time he got there.
But I couldn't. Because we all went to bed, remember? That's why I still need to ask the rest of the crew.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I don't know, like I said, my current people I have involved within this is Mario, what's it called?
Fluttershy?
Fluttershy and Peter.
Okay.
Because there's motive for those two. Fluttershy has access to the kitchen. She is the cook. The weapon was a pan, but the issue is she has hoofs. She cannot actually wouldn't be able to successfully use a pan to throw after. I'm analyzing this like way too more than what it should be.
Oh yeah.
But she's a fucking pony. They have hoofs. They can't swing. I know it's a fiction, but still, it doesn't make sense what's it called? How she would directly kill him. But it's always an accomplishment because she has access to the kitchen.
Okay.
She knows the ins and outs as being a cook.
And she basically told Mario and did something. Who knows?
Yeah. Told Mario, told Peter, or had them actually carry out the.
Okay. Not your fault.
As we continued our investigation, we spotted a broken spice bottle on the floor.
I know that's salt. All the broken spice bottles cost money.
I was gonna make a joke, but we have to cut it out.
Okay, good point. Don't make it. Hey, where did this come from?
What do you think, Mario? Maybe the killer wanted to spice Mr. Krabs before they ate him.
What?
I know that's a joke, but it also adds to one of my.
Peter has a motive. He's hungry.
Exactly, he's a fat, stupid person. I mean,
Okay then.
but he's not to be eaten, which is why he was going to kill him, spice him up, drop the spices, and was like, oh shoot, now I can't spice him. I can't eat him. Let me get out of here. But once again, at that point, you've made it so far. Why give up?
Yeah, fair enough.
So that kind of cancels out that. Or maybe he was suspecting that he was being watched and had to go in.
Alright, either way.
That's because they found out that they were allergic to seafood.
More of that.
All that, yeah.
I think that's enough theories for you, Peter.
Hey, Brian. But that's just a theory. A game theory. Copyrighted.
Just look at the question mark.
I think I know where that bottle came from.
You would know Fluttershy, wouldn't you?
Yeah, she's the cook.
Yeah, I know, that's my point, but
Yeah.
you know.
You said it so suspiciously, like, assuming she is innocent, she would still know about this.
Well, no, I know, but I'm saying it goes both ways.
Yeah,
on
it goes
that.
both ways. I'm just gonna be a contrarian.
Okay, and that's fair, It's always good to have those. Always good to rebuttal and then have another rebuttal.
Helps you strengthen your arguments. Too.
Exactly. Man, I would have been a great debate team as well. Fluttershy hesitantly walked up to us. then pointed to the shelf above.
That's the spice shelf. I've used a few of those spices in meals.
Did you knock any of the bottles down before?
No, I try to be extra careful up there. And if I did, I would clean it up right away.
Would you now, Fluttershy? Then why is there a broken bottle here then? So she's lying.
I'm not lying.
Getting very defensive there, Fluttershy.
What's she supposed to say? You're right, I'm a liar?
I mean, no, but she could word it in a way that's a bit less, how do you say, blunt to the fact where it could be perceived as
Okay, fair enough.
a lie. Well, what else can you tell us about the shelf?
It's quite a sturdy shelf. And there's a lot of room up there for a lot of spices. Probably even enough room for someone to stand on it.
Once again, she has hoofs.
Yeah.
Not exactly the most balanceable. Well, yeah.
Could she have possibly dropped the weapon off the shelf, the pan?
I was thinking about that too. If since to be able to, what's it called? To be able to actually hit down like that, she has hoofs. You can't do that. But now that you bring it up, what if she was trying to drop the pin on him and sneak away? She accidentally kicked one of the glasses over and then dropped the pan on his head.
All right, Fluttershy, you're a suspect now.
That'd be-
Well, you already were, but not for the actual murder.
But now, yeah, for an accomplice. Now that we're gathering this evidence given to us. Interesting. Very, very interesting, Brian. Have you figured out the killing?
How am I supposed to know who the killer is from that?
I love Peter. Brian's just an asshole.
Like, I think Brian's an asshole too. He's my least favorite Family Guy character. But as I mentioned before, this story made me feel for him at times.
I haven't got to those parts yet. So.
Well, maybe you have, and maybe you just don't give a shit.
That's probably an option too.
Oh well, I guess we don't have to worry about this then. Come on, Luigi, let's carry on.
Let's go. He should have said "let's go." That would have been way better.
That'd be nice.
That would have been better phrasing, but okay.
Yeah.
This whole thing does seem kind of strange, though.
Spice bottle. And the spice shelf.